Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese and welcome back to our survival series in the Twilight Forest, where today we need to figure out where we're going to go next. We have to figure out what the map looks a little bit odd, doesn't it? What's up with all the darkness down here? What is that? I'm sure it doesn't matter. We'll worry about that later. For now, we need to decide what our next course of action is. Do I need to relog? This is very distracting. Let's start over. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, map. Still looks like that. All right, whatever. Do we restart? Yeah, we'll restart. Howdy, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to another episode of our... What is the point? You've already seen all of this. So, what we're going to do today is we have to figure out where we're going to go next, and we have a few different options. First off, we do have the middle of the swamp where there is a black void. That should be water or something. What is missing here? What is causing it to look so wrong? I can't get over this. We can go into the dark, creepy forest. Okay, that's option number one. We could also go fight a few more Nagas. We got a couple more on our maps here. We also have a different dark forest that could potentially be... I mean, depending on how you look at it, this one's definitely closer to our base, but this one is less walking through the dark and creepy part of the forest. But I assume we have to go through the dark and creepy part of the forest to find the mini-boss. We also have a swamp over here that at some point we need to get into, and we need to go contend with all of that nonsense. So that's on the agenda. And then down here, I notice we've got whatever these are. I don't know what this place is, but there's some type of, little, mazes that are... There's some up here, too. There's, one up here. Right here in particular. That is different from where the Nagas are, which aren't really mazes. This is a maze right here. That's pretty amazing, if you ask me. I wonder if it's because we're up in the treehouse. Is that having some sort of weird effect on it? Do you think we went back down to ground level? Maybe it's showing some sort of a height thing, right? Because we're at an elevation. That doesn't make any sense. I don't think it makes any sense, but we will, I cannot leave you alone. Ugh, jeez, not this again. I've not even cleaned up my inventory since last time. Get out of here. I'm telling you what, was that an arrow? Oh, jeez. Find me in the ruins of my home? What, down there? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna walk down there, and whatever happens, happens, I guess. Absolutely not. Hold on, let's tidy up our inventory. It's getting a little bit out of hand right now. There's just a bunch of stuff. I put some things away, but not everything. So, it is a little bit of a wreck. But we're gonna go confront whatever new nightmare this is waiting for us. What have we got in here? See, the thing is, most things up here I feel like are necessary. We should hold on to a charm of life at all times, because I think that's going to come in real handy. And then meanwhile, tuck all these away inside of here. Nice. We do have these ingots. We have 22 ironwood ingots now, which, they have a recipe, but I don't quite understand them. Raw ironwood materials. Okay, live root even, not liver oot, that make, gold nugget and iron, and then we can use that to make these, which we can then use to make armor and weapons for reasons beyond human reckoning. I mean, they are pretty decent. Fortune is good, but I just feel like there's probably better uses for them. We'll bring the ice bombs. We will, you know what? I don't need to walk y'all through this, do I? I don't think y'all need to see every step of this. We're gonna take off the ridiculous helmet, and we're gonna put back on the Naga scales and the golden helmet. Materials in you? Wait, has this been in my inventory this whole time? Do we have Tinker's Construct? That's not a part of Tekkit, and that's not a part of the Twilight Forest. Why do we have Tinker's Construct? How long have we had Tinker's Construct? The book every Tinker needs. Has that always been there? Comment down below and let me know. We're gonna toss these up here. All of these things up here. We're just gonna go with the bare necessities for right now. And, we'll go investigate this house situation. Do you think it's safe to bring Dusk? That's the thing. It's nice to have a companion with us when we go adventuring. But considering what happened last time, we literally lost... We lost Rose and Dandelion. And that's a tragedy, and I don't want the same fate to befall Dusk, so... Be safe, Dusk. Stay safe. And don't worry, I don't know what we're going to be facing here. I imagine it's just some old hermit who's, excited to... Is that a ghost? Is that a ghost? unknown entity. That's a ghost! Don't bark at it. This is what canines do. They bark. They bark at the ghosts. Hello? Are you hostile? Hi there. Are you the one leaving little notes for me? Do you talk? Hello? I'm right-clicking. This is normally how I talk to people. Maybe I need to take my shield off. Hello? Oh, there we go, yeah. Hello, stranger. I have been watching you. Starting backup. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hello, stranger. I have been watching you. Things got a little dicey there for a second. Well, I noticed you've been watching me. I saw the signs that presumably you left around my house. I didn't appreciate it. It was very frightening. I did not mean to frighten you. Long have I awaited your arrival. You mean like in this world? Or to your house? Me specifically? Are you sure? Perhaps not. Only time can tell. Listen, you're speaking in riddles, and while I love a good riddle, I don't feel like now is the time, alright? I would ask that you, Mr. Unknown Entity, please be a little bit more plain in what you're saying here. Many others have come before you. All of them have failed. Let us see how you do. You mean failed in the Twilight Forest? Failed to survive? Failed to please you? What exactly? You know, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I have other plans today, and I wasn't really planning on spending a whole lot of time talking to, before you go, know that I have bestowed a gift upon you. What, like in my inventory? Back at the house? I know you're not talking about those signs. Alright? Attempt to tinker, and you may yet construct something great. Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. Dusk and I are gonna go now. Don't come by my house again, because Dusk is a dog, and they smell ghosts, or whatever. Oh! 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 Attempt to tinker and you may construct a tinker's construct. Is it the ghost? The ghost gave us a book. Well, it's nice to have some clarity on where the signs are coming from, but there is a ghost next door. I feel like that cannot be ignored. We can't just gloss over that. The fact that there is a ghost living next door to us, it raises a lot of questions and concerns. How long has the ghost been there? Does the ghost hover over me while I sleep and whisper sweet nothings into my ear? You know, there's just a lot of things that I need some, I need answered. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that, though. And, where did it go? Did it fall to the ground? It certainly did. That's annoying. Go ahead and drop this off here. Where is that Tinker's Construct book? I think I tossed it in here. That explains... Well, it explains where Tinker's Construct came from. In a way, I guess it explains it. I mean, Tinker's Construct was put in the game by a ghost is not the best explanation. Okay? Because it doesn't really... I mean, it raises more questions than it answers. Quite honestly. And then also, I'm confused as to how the book got in my backpack. It was the book... Or it was in my inventory. It was straight up in my inventory. It was like being in my pocket or something. Did it just come over and stick that in there when I wasn't paying attention? Did it do it when I was logged off? Between last session and this session? And if so, does your character still exist when you're logged out? What else happens to me when I'm logged out? I have so many questions, but right now, I'm just sort of fascinated by the construct, or by the concept of having Tinker's Construct.